I'm reading a poem. I'm going to start reading the poem now. I am planning a breakdown. I can't go on. Only, I'm planning a breakdown. The other option looks to be a crisis, but that seems, well, a little storm in a teacup, and I just broke my favourite mug. I did this in preparation for my breakdown. Clear it up? No, I like it there, I will say, interpreting the pieces as Sandra slams the car door, fat, unechoing, perhaps, and concludes with a while in a faraway voice. I've procured a bottle of whiskey from the top shelf of the nearest off-licence and spilled half of it on the landing carpet in advance. I've renamed my cat Harbinger and will make out this was always the case, and that perhaps someone, probably me, should have deemed the title at best portentous. I've consulted Urban Dictionary and rehearsed variations of outbursts to my boss, depending on the time of day and the colour of tie he happens to be wearing. The optimum scenario is 3 p.m. and maroon. I have drafted several texts to Sandra to be sent following her departure, and their grammar can only be described as lewd. I have contacted my bank to clarify my overdraft limit, and yesterday bought an expensive fishing net to get within 2 takeaways of it. The fishing net will of course serve as a broad metaphor, which I shall acknowledge belatedly. I have considered placing Harbinger in the fishing net at some point, but feel this may be tying things up with an unrealistic neatness. Or was I not, if nothing else, a realist? I'm thinking of beginning my breakdown on the 14th of this month. Much later, I will of course remark that I couldn't even get that right. Harbinger, seen crossing the hallway in front of me, is a sooty yet undeniable brown. In addition, my daughter has her French horn recital on the 14th, and the slight raising of Billy Graham's mother's eyebrow will certify my predicament immediately as public. There is a mouse in the kitchen that, assuming the now unavoidable Harbinger has a taste for Bushmill single malt, will be the only winner from all of this. We will share out-of-date triangles of Dairy Lee and empathise about lack of stature, lament the best-laid skirting boards until I am off to Gangaff Dagley and the King's Head. Aptly named, I will reflect and equate myself to Macbeth, before observing 3 weeks of Year 9 English lessons do not qualify me to make such a comparison. I have never studied Burns. Despite my best efforts, I acknowledge that my breakdown may not go ahead as planned. Preparations have bordered on upsetting, and sometimes I don't know if I can hold it together. I would declare this ironic, though that might be taking things over the edge. And I am planning a breakdown, perhaps. Sometimes I just don't know what to cabbages, and like, where do you go from something else when